shade, we're surviving, but barely. But thank you for coming. It's much appreciated. So I do want to, I said this last night and I'll say it again today, that I want to thank everyone who said to me, I look good for 100 years old. I appreciate that most sincerely. I may look under 100, but I feel 100 a lot of times. So thank you for attending and braving the heat. This is a milestone event for us, obviously. 100 years is rare. There are very few businesses that survive that long, at least under their own name or as a family business. So we're in our 4th generation, and along the way, that's what I've been trying to tell you, is a story of 4 generations. One thing missing from that story, because there just wasn't room to do it and keep the focus throughout this year, but we have the best employees and have had the best employees over all these years. So, and many of them worked for us and made it a career and worked for us 35, 40 years. So we'll be talking about that. I want to say special thanks to for the antique classic cars that were displayed out front. Did you enjoy those? Those are compliments of Pat Emmerich. He's president of the Crankers Club and graciously agreed to bring every car he had. But we only took just a few of them because he's got more of them to fill up the parking lot. And Lisa and Doug Gluck, they are, Lisa is an employee of American Insurance, has been for many years. And he and her husband Doug brought several of their cars. Mike Everett, which everybody should remember and know, he was an agent for us for many years. He brought his 55, what is it, 55 what? Chevy. Okay, and then Mitch Keller, who didn't want to be upstage, totally, brought his 2001 Camaro. Chevy Camaro. So, he's very proud of that, and we are too. But it's a 20 years or more classic, just barely in the classic stage. All right, hopefully everybody got signed up. We'll be doing that. We've had some special guests here tonight, and they have come and gone, some of them, but I want to mention them. Ryan Turnbow is here. Ryan is from Printcraft Printing, and they printed our 2022 historic calendars for us. It was a huge job, and they were up to the task. So any printing needs that you can imagine can be done locally at Printcraft. So don't think you're too cheap to do that. He also did our 5 newsletters, our canvas prints, and even the event signage. So they're a well-rounded business. Delma Baker of Baker Advertising Promotions, she did all our special gifts. And we want to make sure you leave with them. So sometimes these are called ripping rules. We can't figure out what they're really for. They are for opening letters. Okay, it's ripping the envelopes. But they also have a 7-inch ruler. So it's multi-purpose. You need one. Every home needs one. Also, these are for pulling staples. Now we're not as paper-oriented as we used to be, but maybe you could use one in the drawer. Okay. And all the kids need to go home, and you can go home and take some, if they're sitting out, take these home to give the grandkids or your kids. And then we have water bottles that we want to make sure you take. So everybody take that. Oh, and also the bags. The bags were designed specifically for shopping bags that you need in Clarkston and other places. And so if you're conscious of not using plastic bags and stuff. So make sure you take one of those home with you. All right. Other special guests, Nathan Alford was here a little bit earlier from the Lewiston Tribune. He came over. He printed up our 100th anniversary ads, and he put together a wonderful business profile for our 100th anniversary year, featuring the 4th generation, Shawn and Philip. So we've got some past employees here as well that I wanted to recognize. Betty Reindler, Knox. Reindler or Knox? Betty found herself one day coming into the office. We had those other pictures hung up, and she found herself in one of the old advertisements. Said, "That's me." Of course, we knew her as Knox, not as her maiden name. And I go, "Oh, well, wow, So, and she worked for American Insurance from 1948 to about 1950, in that range. She may be our oldest past employee here, and also probably our longest customer. I think she's been a customer of the agency all this time. Jackie Peterson is also here. Jackie. And Jackie worked for us for 44 years, from 1963 through 2007. And I often say, I mean, when the transition happened with me becoming president of American Insurance, could not have done it without Jackie and Pat. And Pat was invited, not feeling so great, I guess, at the moment. Pat Johnson. Both of them worked for us a number of years. They were mainstays in the office, and they are responsible for a great part of our success. And even before Jackie, we have here today Betty Gillespie. And, well, what was the name? I can't remember. Bartlett? Okay, very good. Betty Bartlett Gillespie, I wanted to say. And she worked for us for 25 years, from 1953, the year I was born, to 1977.
Wow.
Yeah. And so, very thankful to have you come over. She's always been a great supporter of the office, even when she went to work for a competitor. But that was just fine with us. She did good. She was always good in the insurance industry. And Mike Everett, who came to work for us, I think, when was it, Mike? What year? 2004. Okay. And when did you retire? 15, 16, 17? In 2017. Mike Everett, long-time agent. So I thank him for showing up today, and it's much appreciated. Okay, so this whole year I've been telling you that 4-generation Sullivan story until you're sick. But anyway, leading up to this transition, this is the end, the crescendo. But of a transition to the 4th generation, having Shawn Sullivan as president and my son Philip Sullivan as vice president. And I wanted those both boys to come up. Philip is behind me. Anyway, as I said, the Tribune did a wonderful job, and it was done by, who is the author of that? Elaine Williams, a longtime Tribune reporter. And so she had put together a business profile to help tell the community all about a century with American Insurance. And I wanted to present this plaque to the boys. Now it goes up on the wall with all the other memorabilia and all the other things we're doing. So congratulations, guys, and good luck. With that, I'll end my comments. I think everybody signed up now. We're going to get to those drawings in just a sec. Shawn, did you want to say a couple of words?
As I said last night, it's always hard to follow a guy on the radio who can basically talk everybody's ear off and say everything that you want to say already. But, you know, he mentioned Jackie. When I first started in insurance, if it wasn't for Jackie, Dave, and Pat, I probably wouldn't have been able to do anything. Because I looked in their files, I was able to figure out how to do everything I needed to do by just looking at what they used to do. So thank you. Also, I want to thank, we have 2 special guests. We have Amy Pache and Kermit Hancock from Safeco and Liberty Mutual. They are here. They're one of our sponsors. We also have Grove Insurance who sponsored our Bluebeer Flow. So we are thankful to have them here. We had Liberty Mutual here last night. So thank you for all of our company people that showed up. You guys are obviously our favorites. As John mentioned, obviously without you, our clients, there would be no us after 100 years. So we really, really appreciate all that you've done for us to help you with your insurance needs. And obviously the gray shirts. That being said, I don't have anything else to say, but thank you.
And the lovely Matilda, my granddaughter, is going to come up and help draw out of these. So, now what we did was, some of you took our History Mysteries quiz along the way during the year, and every one of those entries are in here. So that increases your chance, and some people may not be present. You didn't have to be present to win these. But the first thing I want to give away is a $25 gift card for a lunch or a cheap dinner at Happy Day Corporation. So we want to do that. So who did you draw? Did you draw one? Okay. Linda Banash. Is she here? Yeah. Okay. Draw another one. And our other gift card, of $25 gift card, goes to Shelley Fowler. Sherry here. Come on up. Did I say Shelley? It's Cheryl. Sorry about that. Yeah, no speed. A couple other, we have 3 big prize drawings here in just a sec. An Americana oven mitt and a pothole. So let's get rid of that. You drop it. What it says on the back. Gail Waller. Gail? Is she here? Okay. And okay. Another oven mitt and two pot holders, I guess, on that one. Oh, Dash Sullivan. I guess we didn't tell them they shouldn't sign up. Come on, Dash. Where are you? Here you go. Take these to your mommy. Good job. Okay, these are just our larger prizes. In here is some wine bottle in each of these from Rivara. And Rivara has top-notch wine, so we want to make sure you got some of that. And then there's a couple of these and a miscellaneous other gifts inside. And that one goes to Cindy Lamb. It's good. Yeah, I guess it's here. Sign up. Good job. And the next one goes to Rich Gillespie. Good job. Rich, I've been told you're the luckiest guy on the planet anyway. You win these all the time, don't you? Yeah, he does. He's really good with it.
There's one in every crowd.
Squeak. Last one. And this goes to Darlene Hasenearl. She may not be here because she answered our quizzes. And so that was a quiz winner. Okay. Have I forgot something? Nothing? All right, all. Comments are done. We're not done. Well, I think they're done serving food at 6. So if you haven't eaten or needed to grab something, get on in there. Yeah, take something to go. That would be good. Otherwise, we might have stuff that we don't want to have to hang on to. But anyway, I don't know how to express the appreciation that we actually feel. The clientele. So we're a generational business. We have generational clients. Clients that from mom and dad to the kids to their kids have been with us all these years and shown a tremendous amount of loyalty, and we feel the same loyalty to you. So thank you so much. Let's make it another good century.